I think the best way to talk to the teenagers of today is to just be honest with them. And believe me, I don't like doing that any more than you do. I want to talk about guns. Now, I know this is a hunting lodge, and you see lots of guns and animal skins around. But the truth is that all of that stuff was here when we took over the lodge 25 years ago. To my knowledge, none of our members has ever killed an animal with anything other than a steel-belted radial. Oh, yeah, we go hunting, but we don't take any ammo. And we sure as heck don't kill anything. And it's not just because nobody wants to clean a bear. The truth is, we talk a lot about guns, but we don't really use them. See, that's the way men are. A lot of talk, not much action. Just ask our wives. Now, the truth hurts, but this is important. Or at least I thought it was a minute ago. Well, we won't hear this one. It is winter. The snow is on the rooftops. The snow is on the tree. The wind blew down my cable. Now there's snow on my TV. You know, we get the odd comment that people are getting tired of hearing me talk, so we want to do something that would reverse that process.
Okay, big questions, right? Okay, we get so caught up in day-to-day events like, you know, eating and sleeping and roller derby and stuff that we forget about the big questions, right? Like big questions like, why? That reminds me of another big question. Who? Big questions, right? Well, like not physically big questions, right? Like, hey, I'm not physically big, but I'm big philosophically. Yeah, and my large intestine is over 10 feet long. So you figure out why it takes so long to go to the bathroom. Okay, these are big questions. And big questions need big answers, right? I got them. I got the big answer. Aliens. Yeah, aliens. We're not alone. No way. But, you know, I'd really prefer to talk about this later because I don't want to miss Star Trek. Okay. Thank you.
Stay tuned to find out how the treasure hunt turned out.
Big hint. We're still doing the show.
Imagine if Superman ever got into a fight with anybody, huh? He's quite a guy.
He could take anybody, almost.
Anybody, not almost.
No, almost.
Anybody.
Batman could take Superman in an instant.
Oh, get out of my face.
I don't even have to because it's true.
Batman is like Phil Donahue with an attitude.
Don't say that. That's not even true. Batman is way better than Superman.
No superpower.
Yes, he does.
No,
he's got psychological prowess over Superman.
Well, how does that compare with X-ray vision?
Easy, because he can just think about stuff. And while Superman's looking around through walls, you can sneak up on him with brain attack.
Oh, yeah? How about being able to stop bullets, you know, faster than a speeding locomotive? Give me something like that, right? Able to jump tall buildings with a single bound.
He's a bat. He can hang upside down. All the blood would rush to Superman's head, and he'd get foggy, and his X-ray vision would get all screwed up.
Superman wouldn't hang upside down. He just would float beside him and sting like a bee.
He doesn't have hover abilities.
He doesn't need hover abilities.
Yeah, but he can't float beside him then, see? And when he's going so fast.
He has hover. He has hover. He has a hover setting.
Oh, he doesn't have hover setting.
You've never seen his transmission the way I have.
You're thinking of Mr. America. He has hover ability.
Helicopter Man.
That's the guy.
Yeah. Now we're out here on location with my good buddy, Dougie Franklin. And Dougie, this is a nice set of wheels you got here.
Well, Red, it ought to be. Cost me about $18,000.
Well, still, that's really not that bad for a truck this big. You know.
No, that was for the wheels, Red. The truck costs a lot more. I mean, it's a lot of truck there, and it's a big one, and that's why you got to pay more, and that kind of makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah. How tall is this vehicle?
Well, I'll tell you, I couldn't really give you the exact height of her, but I was out there on your baseline road.
Oh, yeah.
Going under that underpass there, and doing about 80 miles an hour.
Well, so she's obviously not any taller than the bridge on the baseline road.
Not anymore. I lost a whole rack of light spotlights I had up the top, and my good whirly light for accidents. I lost that sucker as well. But she is big, and she has to be big for competition.
Yeah.
And
you take this down to Carterville, don't you?
We done real well in Carterville last year. We took the most cars jumped by a truck,
Oh, yeah.
by a monster truck. We took most cars crushed by a monster truck. We also won the most severe whiplash to the driver award. We also got this one I was proud of, with the highest flame shooting out of an exhaust stack.
Really?
Big something to me, and the big trophy, we took the big trophy of the day, of course, which was the largest automotive fire at an indoor venue. And I tell you, to take that trophy and walk away from it, you know, very few people do that. We're quite proud.
Well, I think the important thing here is there's an awful lot more to this sport than people realize.
Well, that's true, you know, and Red, we're hoping to compete at the Commonwealth Monster Truck Games.
You're going to the Commonwealth Games with us?
Well, we're hoping to represent Canada there, and of course there'll be monster trucks from Australia, Nigeria.
Yeah.
They got the big monster trucks coming from the Bahamas, Pakistan. We're real pleased. I'm hoping we're going to do well.
Yeah.
You know, they say that this year at the Commonwealth Truck Pull and Monster Truck Games, they're hoping to have Nelson Mandela there as kind of your grand marshal of the whole match.
John, Dougie,
Yeah,
John,
it's a big
John.
business.
Hey, well, good luck to you, you know.
I appreciate that. Thank you
I'll
very
let
much.
you get back to, you know, whatever the heck it is you do here. And listen, hey, maybe down the Commonwealth Games, we'll see you up on the podium singing the national anthem.
Well, I'll tell you, I guess I better learn the words. If not, I'll maybe get my horn to play it. Okay, Red.
Okay, Doug. All right, Harold, get us out of here.
E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, it's our home and native land, Doug.
Oh, sorry, I was just, I'll get that down. Don't you worry about it.
All right.
I will get it done.
All right.
Watch out for the wheel there. I
Yeah.
just dusted her off.
All right. So anyway, the bunch of us had, you know, kind of decided where the buried treasure was, and we started digging, and we dug, 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 and then we dug, and nothing, you know, and then we all kind of split up and just started just digging anywhere, you know, and doing a lot more digging, and still nothing. And unfortunately, what happens with men sometimes is the frustration, you know, starts to set in, and pretty soon we're just going around and whacking trees with our shovels, you know, and throwing big clumps of dirt at each other and trying to drive over people's feet with the backhoe. And then, of course, the owner of the golf course called the cops. Anyway, you know, we're no richer, but we're a little wiser. Like, for instance, we know now not to dig for buried treasure at a golf course when it's open. So, anyway, if my wife is watching, I'm going to be a bit late tonight because a bunch of us are going down to the library. And if you notice the shovel's missing, don't worry, I've got it. All right, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and on behalf of myself and
Harold, your nephew?
Harold, my nephew. Or close enough. And the rest of the gang up here at the lodge. You keep your stick on the ice.